Ready, guys? All right, let's get our yoga on. Let's start by just tapping out the feet. That's what my body started doing. So just tapping the feet on the floor, maybe raising the heels, moving the ankles around, maybe making circles. Go the other way, making circles. Let's just take our hands and create really tight fists, and then just flick our fingers open, spreading them wide. Just kind of back and forth, getting some movement in the hands, in the digits. And let's take the hands and we're just gonna start to shake them. Let's just do one hand at a time. So take one hand and just shake it as fast as you can. Maybe even close the eyes, feel that shake going up the arm. You may start to feel like your fingers are stuck in cotton. You're gonna get that losing sensation in the fingers, or just kind of gets confused at what's going on. We're releasing those nerves in the fingers and hands. Deep breath in through the nose, let it out through the mouth, and relax that hand. We'll go the other side, and just shaking it as fast as you can. Let it go wild. No right or wrong way. You're just moving, you might twist in and out like you're waving hello. Well, that brings a cool sensation to the fingers. All right, a couple more seconds. Take a deep inhale through the nose and let the arm rest. Let's rock a little side to side. Feeling the two sit bones touching the seat. Then come to center slowly. All right, let's get back to the legs. So let's brush the calves and tap them out with the palms. Take some deep breaths as you're moving some energy through the body here. Let's go up to the thighs. Come to the hips. Take the back of the hands to the low back. Maybe coming up to the waist. Let's rub the belly and waist. Softening behind the navel. Softening all the organs in the body. Relax the muscles of your belly. Take the fingertips, start tapping the ribs. Starting at the low ribs and moving up the sides, coming towards the front, up the sternum, and across the upper chest, beneath the collarbone. A little bit in the shoulders. Shake that out of the hands. And let's sweep from the palm up to the chest. Just a couple sweeps, bringing that energy into the heart, stimulating our lymph glands. Let's go to the back of the hand and up towards the shoulder. Deep breaths, you're moving energy. Let's go to the other side, palm to the chest. Being gentle, noticing the softness of your skin. Notice the softness of your fingers as they brush over your skin. Let's go to the back of the hand, up to the shoulder. Breathe that softness into your tissues. All right, let's take the fingers, just kind of brushing the neck, waking up the throat area and the back of the neck. You can take the hands and pat the shoulders here. Oh, good. Let's play that piano on our jawbone, moving across the lips, up towards the cheekbones and the temples, going across the eyebrows and the forehead, maybe up towards the hairline. Massage the hairline a bit, just relaxing the face. Breathe into the muscles of the face. Let it out with a sigh. Let's go to the ears. Just tugging the earlobes, massaging the cartilage of the ears between the fingers. Lightly pulling the ears away from the skull. Softening the jaw and the eyeballs. Good. When you're done with that, just bring our hands down into our lap. Let's check out our posture here. So finding our seat, finding those sit bones, digging into the cushions of the seat, rising up from the hips, making sure our ribs are over our hips and our ears are over our shoulders. Just breathe down into the seat in your posture. Let the breath move easy down the spine. As you exhale, let that lightness rise through the spine. Go ahead and close the eyes. I want you to think about anything that you want to let go of today. It can be something physical in the body, pain or discomfort, or maybe something in the mind, a pain or discomfort, or a burden in the mind, or worry. Something that you could let go to lighten your path towards what you desire in life. There's so many things we let take our attention away from our goals. People annoying us, small arguments we may feel we need to get into or involve ourselves, but sometimes those are just zapping our energy. So being able to notice, am I using up my energetic currency, kind of like money? Am I using this currency on a situation that's not going to benefit me? It's not going to bring me enjoyment or progress. I'm kind of deciding I don't want to spend my energy here and bring it somewhere that brings you joy. Maybe that's stillness within yourself, just taking a moment to separate from a situation that makes you uncomfortable and finding peace again within the body. And that's yoga. Being able to find that safe space within our body, within our temple, in any situation, any storm. Your safety is within you. Let's work on that foundation with our breath and movement today, creating safety within our movement. We want our movements to be supportive and also expressive of our love for the world, for ourselves. So being more playful in our movement and kind and gentle will allow for more space, more space to explore, instead of these tightened situations getting us caught up and getting in the way of our path. We can kind of just brush them aside with our breath and create that open space for ourselves. So let's start with our breathing and movement. As we inhale, reach the hands out to the side, fingers spread, bringing that breath into the body, filling up the lungs. Exhale, let the arms float down. And imagining you have that second pair of legs that are moving into the earth, rising up. So we inhale and exhale, arms float down. And inhale, reaching through the fingers, bringing that breath into the body. Breathe into the hips, breath all the way through the seat that you're sitting on. As you exhale, you can let the arms fall down or bring them down through the middle. Bring that energy into the body. And scooping up that breath. Inhale, bringing that breath into the lungs. Exhale, bring it down. Belly towards spine. Last time, hands down to the side, reaching as you breathe. Lifting that breath up into the body. Exhale, let the arms float or come to center. Good. All right, let's do some wiggles. So let's just do a simple stretch over to the side. So if you're seated, take one arm, press it into the seat next to you. The other arm will reach down to the side and then out, scooping that circle over to the side, just stretching, really grounding this hip into the chair and bringing more stretch into the side body here. Just breathing. You can relax the back of your hand on your forehead. That's a comfortable position for the neck. Just breathe into the side of the ribs here. Exhale, belly towards spine. Inhale, lift up, back to center. And we'll go to the other side, placing the opposite arm down towards on your seat. I kind of use it there just for support to kind of push back into, so that when I lean, I'm not falling over. I'm giving some structure here so that I can lengthen here. Because if I just move over, I can get some length, but I'm just not getting it here in the hip. So push down into that seat. Other arm comes down to the side, palm facing forward, finger spreads, inhale. And bend to the side. Just breathe here. You take the back of that hand to the forehead, looking up towards the ceiling. Breathe into the side of the ribs. Exhale, belly to spine. Let the body deplete fully of breath. Inhale, reaching back up to center. Exhale, arm down. Let's bring our shoulders up towards the ears and squeeze as you inhale. Fill the body, full container of the body up with breath. Exhale, just let it drop. Inhale, squeezing up. Breathing into the tightness in the shoulders. Exhale, just let it go. One more inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze up to the ears. Exhale, surrender it all to the ground. Shimmy shoulders back and forth, good. Let's take our right ear over towards the right shoulder. Open and close the jaw here. Just open the mouth wide and then close the mouth. Just feel that stretch along the side of the neck, just below the ear. And we can take that arm out to the side, away from where the neck is stretching, and reach towards the floor at a diagonal. Just breathe and soften. Relax the shoulders down the back. Relax the inner ear. If you're trying to listen to the ceiling, but it's very quiet. Let that inner ear spread. Deep inhale. Exhale, back to center. And then left ear over the left shoulder. Just let the head become heavy like a bowling ball. Letting the weight of the head move towards the shoulder. And take that opposite arm out and down to the side. Reach through the fingers, especially the thumb. Again, open and close the jaw here. Maybe move it side to side. Relaxing shoulders down the back and opening that inner ear as it listens to the ceiling. Listening to below the surface of the ceiling, so underneath the paint and the spackle, what lies under there. Let the inner ear spread open. Deep inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Let's just create some small circles with the nose and let that circle spiral out into a bigger circle. We don't want any tension in the neck, so if you're feeling any type of pulling at all, slow down, maybe make smaller circles. If you hear cracking or popping in the neck, that's fine. It's just the gas moving around between the bones. When you're ready, reverse that circle. Just making the circles as soft and light as possible, as if your head was a cloud just floating through the sky. Then make those circles smaller, bringing the nose back to center. Good. All right, let's do some twister. Let's do some twists. So you might want to come to the edge of the seat. Let's do some spinal flexors before we get into our twist, just to warm up the belly and the space between the ribs and the belly. We're going to inhale, chest comes through the arms. Head's reaching towards the ceiling. Our back is arched. Exhale, rolling back into that C curve, to our cat pose. Inhale, coming forward, chest forward back arches, tailbone pointing back. Exhale, tailbone tips forward as we roll into our cat pose. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. One more of these big movements, so make it expressive. Inhale, forward. And exhale into that C curve. Now come to center. Let's find our hips in our seat. Making sure our ribs are over the hips. Ears floating above the shoulders. You may have to tuck that chin down and back to feel the ears line up and the neck extend. So we're going to place our hands on the knees. And it's going to be a cat-cow, but it's going to be a little less movement. So I'm just going to kind of I'm going to leave my hips out of it and just let my chest come forward and back. It may not be a big movement. And let your shoulders relax. So here it's just my chest kind of going back and forth. So if I'm trying to scoot forward on the seat, just let this go. Maybe inhale, exhale back. You can use that breath of fire, the puppy pant that we used last week. A few more seconds. It's going to be a small movement. Don't worry about it. Relax the hips. If they start to move, that's okay. And then come to center, deep inhale and hold the inhale. 1, 2, 3, let it go. Exhale, belly to spine, let all the air out of the body. And then retain the exhale. 1, 2, 3, inhale. And then breathe normal. All right. Let's do a twist where we're going to bring the arms out in front of the body. Let's plug the shoulders into the back and bend the elbows. So I'm going to inhale here, and then as I exhale, like opening a door. It may not open that far, and that's okay. Just try to keep your arm moving with the twist. Inhaling forward, exhale, twist. Inhale, belly pulls you forward. Exhale, belly towards spine and twist out the guts. Just wringing out the body like a wet wash rag. Exhale, squeezing the water, twisting that rag. Inhale forward one last time. Exhale and twist, wringing out that rag. Maybe you can reach through the fingers out to the side. Wiggle the fingers. And back to center, and we'll go to the other side. Arms come forward, plug the shoulders into the back, shoulders down the spine. Almost like the shoulder blades are trying to kiss each other, coming together at the mid-back. Then bend the elbows. And we'll inhale here. Exhale and twist. Just opening out that side arm. Inhale forward. And exhale. If you need longer to exhale and inhale, go at your own pace. Inhale forward. Take your time and feel the movement. Exhale, belly to spine, squeezing out the breath and twisting, wringing out that rag or sponge. Inhale, filling back up with water. Exhale, wringing it out. Inhale, back forward. Exhale, belly back and up towards the ribs, squeezing the organs into the body. Inhale forward, last time, and hold. Exhale, twist. You can breathe here. But stay in the twist. You may move a little bit out of it as you inhale and exhale. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Reaching the arms out to the side if you like. Wiggling the fingers. Deep inhale. Exhale, come forward. Shake out the arms. Let's bounce the knees a little bit. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of the right brain, left brain. We're going to keep the top half of the body symmetrical and the bottom half of the body is going to alternate. So you can lift the leg here, or if that's not comfortable or too strenuous, then you can just lift the heel or you can just point the foot forward. So either we're gonna lift the leg, we're gonna lift the heel, or just point the foot. Whichever one works for you, that's what you'll do. So let's start with our, we're gonna create Gyan Mudra. So we're gonna place our pointer fingertip to our thumb tip. This is our probably most popular yoga mudra. So this is kind of an alternate version of Yogi March. So as we inhale, our arms are gonna go up, and exhale down, and either lift the leg, lift the heel, or stretch the foot out. So either look like this, or like this, okay? Well, let me check the breath there real quick. Yeah, we're gonna do that, okay. We're gonna inhale up, exhale, lifting the legs, we bring the arms down. Inhale, dropping the legs, we lift the arms, and then other side as we exhale. So inhale up, exhale together. And try to have them moving the same speed. You can go as fast or slow as you like. Exhale as we come together, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale together. And try to use 50% of your effort in your arms, 50% of effort in your legs. Just taking full breaths into the chest and into your chair. All right, my breath is just going off, but I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Inhale up, exhale down. One more set, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale. Inhale, and let the arms drop on the exhale. All right, let's do some of our sun salutations. You can do these seated if you like to do them standing. Only thing I ask, if you're doing it standing, when we go into our forward fold, bend the knees as you fold forward. So this will give you a better stretch in the back by taking the hamstrings out of it. But if you want to stretch the hamstrings, leave the legs straight. We'll start in our seat, hips heavy in our chair. Got that second pair of legs rooted into the earth, spine rising out of the hips, ribs hovering over the hips, ears floating over the shoulders. Bring our hands down to the side, palms facing forwards, spreading through the fingers. Inhale, bring that breath in through the fingers. Exhale, hands to center at the heart. Just gonna do a couple of these. Inhale up, exhale to center, and inhale up. Now we'll take our folds, arms come down, place them on the knees, bending forward. I want to keep the straight back in this first extension. And then we'll inhale, extend a little further, and exhale, release into your fold. Just breathe into the lower back here. Imagine you had a turtle shell. Your back is a turtle shell. And you're trying to breathe and kind of spread, let that turtle shell grow over the back and soften. Imagine the spots of the turtle shell expanding as you inhale, as it spreads across your back. And exhale, soften within your shell. Another deep breath, spreading across the shell and your back, down the spine and into the hips. Exhale, relax. And the next inhale, slowly roll up to seated. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, fingertips touch. Exhale, hands to center and fold forward. Inhale and extend the spine, reaching through the tailbone and the crown of the head in opposite directions. Exhale, release on the legs. Let the back spread. Soften the belly. Breathe into the spine, into that turtle shell as the breath pours over the back. Down the sides of the body. Exhale and release. Inhale, let's walk and roll back up to seated. Let's get a little bit of stretch in the hips if you'd like. You take the ankle to the knee. If that's too much, let's just cross the legs. Again, if you're extra flexible, you can wrap the leg around the other leg. I'll leave it here for now. I'm going to start with this one just to get my outer hips. So it's inhale, reach down through your seat, up through the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. You don't have to go very far. Maybe you're resting on your elbows. Maybe you're resting on your hands. Or maybe you're folded all the way over. And just let your head drape down. And flex through that foot that's crossed, the top leg. Breathe into that hip. Exhale and soften. Take a couple more breaths here. Just let the breath explore the inside of the body. Move over the joints and the muscles. Soften and cool any tension or inflammation. And wash it out with the exhale. When you're ready, coming back up to seated. Let's roll that top ankle one way, and roll it in a circle the other way. And we'll set that leg down and go to the other side. I didn't do my cross. All right, I'll do ankle and knee. All right, so either ankle to the knee or crossing the legs, binding the legs, whatever's comfortable. Do this one. All right, inhale, reaching down through the seat, up through the crown of the head, soften the ribs. Exhale and fold forward. And stop wherever you start to feel sensation. Don't go too deep into the pose. That's where we can start to injure ourselves when we go into those high intensity zones and we're not totally grounded or it throws us off. So we just want to go to the edge of sensation and soften that edge. And over time, that edge, dissolves and we find more safe space in the body. Inhale through the nose, exhale with some sound. Couple more breaths here. Let that breath move through the leg, through the corridors of the leg and into the joints of the hip. And exhale, let that breath flush out through the sole of the foot. When you inhale, go ahead and start to come back up to seated. Rolling the ankle one way and then the opposite way. Let's relax that leg down. All right. So we're gonna do a couple more breathing with motion just to set the body since we've kind of done asymmetrical stuff. So I'm just going to soothe everything back into center. So imagine you have that second pair of legs rooted into the ground. If you'd like to stand up for this, you can. We're going to bring our hands down to the side. Inhale, scooping that breath into the body. And exhale, let the arms float down. Again, reaching down and out. And that big puffy cloud of breath into the body. Exhale, arms down or to center. Inhale, scooping that big breath into the body, filling the lungs, filling the hips, all the way down to the toes. Exhale. One last time, spread through the fingers, spread through the toes, spread through your ears and your smile. Exhale into center. And leave our palms here in center. If you like, create a little warmth and friction in the hands. Soften the shoulders and the jaw. And let your body sit heavily in your hips. Let's bring the palms towards the heart. And just find that temple within your body. Seat yourself right in the center, right in your throne. Sit there in your throne within the body, knowing that you are a glorious being, that you're given this breath, this life, and the ability to experience this life. That you are safe within your temple, and your temple is safe within this world. So as you sit within your throne, within the center of yourself, honoring the miraculous being that you are, this amazing person that just happens to be you, getting to enjoy all that life brings them, and all the ways that life loves you, releasing those situations that frustrate us or distract us from seeing the love that's beaming on us every day. And choosing to spend our currency, our energetic currency, on more pleasurable moments, more supportive moments, rather than those that exhaust us, get our hearts twisted in a bundle. Let those wings of the heart expand and open on your inhale, and soften and hug the heart on your exhale. Inhaling through the nostrils, feeling the coolness of the breath enter the lungs, move down the belly and into the hips as you breathe into the seat. Exhale, belly towards spine, lifting the organs up and back. Inhale, softening the seat, letting the breath move through the body, out into the environment around you. Exhale and soften. Find your ground. Find your throne. We'll end class with one Om. You can sing along or just listen. We'll inhale and exhale together. Then inhale to Om. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale to Om. Thank you for your practice, for your attention to your body, releasing tension from the body, and releasing tension from the world, making it a lighter and brighter space. The world is a better place with you in it. So be sure to find your throne daily. Remember what an amazing being you are, and serve from a place of kindness to both yourself and others. Namaste.